As a content creator, audio is the most important thing. And if you create multiple different types of content like vlogs, talking head videos and podcasts, you might want to have different microphones for different types of content. But that can get very expensive very, very quickly. So what if there was a microphone that could do it all? It can be an on-camera shotgun mic, a lav mic for vlogs, and also a handheld interview mic. Well, let me introduce you to the world's first transformable AI-powered mini microphone, the Boya Magic Mini. This mic is super unique, and for the entire video, I'll be using this mic in all of its use cases. I do want to say that this video is sponsored by Boya, and they did send me this microphone and pay me to review it, but I've made sure to ensure that I have full creative control, and if there is something that I don't like or I think that can be improved, I will mention it in this video for you guys. So first, let's see what comes in the box. Just before we get into this though, I have edited a lot of this video already, and I've used the EQ to edit a lot of the audio. Throughout the video, I'll be showing you the non-edited audio and then compared to the edited audio as well, so you can see a difference between the two. And also this is shot using my DJI Pocket 3 because you can connect this mic using that as well, which is pretty cool. I'm currently using this mic in the podcast setup for filming this voiceover, going straight into my Tascam FR AV2 audio recorder. So in the box, you get this really nice carry bag, and this is where you can fit all of your accessories. So first up, you get the mic itself, and this is how you use it as a shotgun, boom, podcast, and interview mic. And it is also the charging case for the lav mics, which can be found inside by flipping open the door. These are magnetized onto the inside of the mic, and they auto connect to the receiver when you take them out of the charging case. You can use just one or connect both lav mics to the receiver and have two people mic'd up at the same time. It also comes with these mini dead cats for the lav mics and a bigger dead cat as well for the shotgun mic when it does get windy outside. The lav mics are absolutely tiny, being just 13mm thin and weighing just 7 grams. They can be mounted by clipping them onto a piece of clothing, or you can use the included magnet to use it with a t-shirt, just like the Rode Wireless Pro and DJI mics. What is great about having a lav mic system with a receiver and the transmitter is that you get a wireless shotgun microphone. So when I boomed the mic at the start of the video, it was so easy because it was completely wireless. Also in the box, you get the receiver, which connects straight up to the camera using the included aux cable. You get a mini tripod with a ball head attachment, and this is used for when you're having it as a podcast mic, and this is exactly how I'm using it now to record this voiceover. But you can also attach the ball head to your camera's hot shoe, and this is how you use it as a shotgun mic. If you're using an action camera or a phone, you also get these tiny receivers that connect straight up to the mic, just like the one for the camera. It also comes with a magnetic neck mount, and it also comes with a yellow, red, and blue wind foam protection, which I actually think looks really cool, and I absolutely love the red one. So that's everything that comes into the box. And overall, how did this voiceover sound using this podcast setup? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And now let's go outside and actually test what these lav mics sound like. So we've arrived in Calador. No, we're not in Calador. So we've arrived in Mallorca, somewhere in Mallorca. And the weather's not looking the best, but I thought it would be a good time to test out the Boya Magic Mini using the lavalier mic. So this is what it sounds like. We just had a little walk down to the beach and it looks absolutely stunning. So I'll overlay some B-roll. What does it sound like to this mic? I've got the wind protection on. I'll do some more tests throughout this week that I'm here with it as well. So now we're on the beach and I've got the Boya Magic Mini with the wind muff on, and this is very, very loud. So I'm going to press the button to go noise cancelling and let's see if it makes a difference. Okay, so now this is the noise cancelling. Does it cut out all the noise? You've got the people cheering here, you've got the wind, you've got the wave. It's extremely loud. I'm just intrigued to see what it's like. And obviously I'm using the wind protection as well, and I've got it magnetically attached to my t-shirt, so it should be pretty safe as well. But yeah, we're about to head back up now, go back to the pool, get all dried off, and then chill for the rest of the afternoon. And I'll do a test versus the DJI Mic 2 in a bit as well. But yeah, leave your thoughts down below. How does it sound? I've just listened back to the noise cancelling video, and it actually didn't sound that bad anyway without the noise cancelling on. But when I pressed it, it completely cut out all the noise. And even though it did make my voice sound a little bit robotic, that's just what you're going to get with noise cancelling, especially when it's that loud, like at the beach.
So if you don't want to do any of that post editing and you just want a quick video, like I'm shooting in standard profile on the Pocket 3 at the minute, if you want a quick shot filming and you don't want to do too much editing, this noise cancelling is actually going to help out a lot because it really does cut out a lot of that background noise. I personally would rather do it in the editing with DaVinci Resolve noise cancelling, and that's probably what I'm going to do going forward, and I'll probably recommend that because then at least you have the choice and you can adjust it how you like, because once this is done, that's it. But for a quick video like that, especially if you're on your own and you want a quick shot, that noise cancelling mode is very, very good. Obviously I've not listened to it fully on the computer, but first impressions just from listening into the Pocket, it definitely cancelled out a lot of that noise, which is obviously what you want for noise cancelling. Leave your thoughts in the comment below what you actually think of it. And another thing that's cool about the Boya Magic Mini is that it comes with the neck mount that I showed you. So if you don't have a top on and you're on holiday like me, you can still wear the mic around on the neck bracelet, which is really, really cool. So we're now officially on day 3 in Mallorca, and we was meant to go on a boat trip to Palas Calor or whatever it's called, to go to some caves in the market, but the weather is not looking good, and you can probably hear it is so windy. The sea is so choppy, and they actually cancelled the boat trip. So instead, we're going to go to Calador later on for some dinner and go to the evening market. But for now, because the weather is so bad, we've just gone up to the room and had a little bit of a chill out. And I thought, why not test the Boya Magic Mini to the DJI Mic 2? But because it's so windy and choppy, I thought, let's try out the noise cancelling mode again and see what it sounds like. So let's turn it on now. So this now should be noise cancelling, and hopefully it doesn't sound too robotic, but again, it's great that it's here as well because it has it on the DJI Mic 2 as well. What does this sound like? And I'm about to go switch over to the DJI Mic 2 now, and I'm going to do the noise cancelling on that and the normal, just so you can hear both of them at once. So now we're on the DJI Mic 2 with no noise cancelling. This is just the DJI Mic 2 as it is. And the first thing that I've noticed is just how much smaller the Boya Magic Mini is compared to the DJI Mic, but it is so much tinier compared to the DJI Mic 2. I know the DJI Mic 3's just come out and they work with the Pocket 3 as well, and they're a lot smaller, but I just love how tiny this is and how you can fit 2 mics in the actual charging case of it anyway, because you can have 2. So for example, like I was saying, me and Amy are here at the minute and we're doing like a little travel vlog, and if we both want to be mic'd up, if I just brought my DJI Mic 2, I've only got 1 mic, so when she talks to the mic, no one can hear her unless I use the backup audio, and that doesn't sound as good on a Pocket. However, because the Boya Magic Mini has 2 lav mics, we can both mic each other up separately. I'm now going to turn the noise cancelling on. Okay, so now we have the noise cancelling on. You compare it to the Boya Magic Mini like I did earlier. But yeah, if we have 2 mics, we can both mic each other up on the Boyas, get both of because it comes with 2 wind protections as well, plug it in, and we've both got the audio. So it's just so nice that you can mic up 2 people using this lavalier mic system. DJI Mic is great, but you will have to buy another one if you want to mic both of you up. So it's just another big win for the Boya, and especially because of the price that is coming in as well, which I will keep going back to. I'm back not on noise cancelling now, and then I'll do one more quick test on the Boya Magic Mini so you can hear the difference between the 2 now you've heard the DJI Mic. And now we're back on the Boya Magic Mini. How does this sound compared to it? No noise cancelling. This view is amazing, so even though the weather's a bit shit, it doesn't really matter, to be honest, because I just like looking out, listening to them waves and just seeing this amazing view. Now let's turn noise cancelling on. And now we're back on the noise cancelling mode as well. So what do you think of it compared to the DJI Mic 2? I love it that this is so easy to use with the DJI Pocket 3, because for stuff like this, I don't bring out my normal camera. I love using the Pocket 3 for travel vlogs because it's just so easy. It can literally fit in your pocket. And like I said, for me and Amy, it means I don't have to buy another DJI Mic 2 or buy a DJI Mic 3 separately, because the Boya Magic Mini has 2 microphones in the case with it as well, which is just what I absolutely love. This is the last test that I'm going to be doing in Mallorca, and for the rest of the holiday I'm just going to do that travel vlog. So if you are interested in seeing this more of a in-depth vlog of my holiday to Mallorca, then I will be releasing a vlog very shortly after this video, hopefully within a week or 2. So if you do want to go see that and probably see a little bit more of the Boya Magic Mini, then make sure you subscribe so you can go watch that video in a couple of weeks, because we've had a pretty good time and we've still got 6 whole days, I think, here. But now let's go back in time to a couple of weeks ago when I first used the Boya Magic Mini and compared it to my Rode Wireless Pro mic. So now you can see the difference between the DJI Mic 2 and the Rode Wireless Pros as well. Okay, so now this is my Rode Wireless Pro, my £300 dedicated lavalier microphones that I use for my wedding videos, any interviews that require them, and vlogs like this normally. Remember, these are £300, and the Boya Magic Mic
comes in at just £90. So that's over £200 cheaper than these Rode Wireless Pros. And bearing in mind, the great thing about these Boya Magic Minis is that you can use them in so many different scenarios. I use them as a podcast mic earlier. I can use them as an on-camera shotgun microphone. And if I did want to use an on-camera shotgun mic, I'd have to unplug this, plug in my either Sennheiser MKE 200 or my MKE 600, and then that's how I go, and then I pack these away. And then if I want to go back to vlogging with the lavs, I have to swap over again. The great thing about the Boyas, all I have to do is literally grab the microphone, open up the shotgun mic, magnetize it in, shut it, and now I've got my shotgun mic that's already mounted on the camera. And if I want to get my microphone out again to switch to a lav, instead of swapping over from my Sennheiser to my Rode again, plugging everything in, it's already plugged into the camera. All I have to do is open the door, grab the mic, shut it, and then off I go, and I can carry on vlogging just like that. That is why I absolutely love this system, and it is so cool. Okay, so now this is the Rode Wireless Pro with the wind protection on. Is there actually much of a difference? The wind has died down a little bit now, so it might not seem that much of a difference anyway, but what does it actually sound like, the difference between the one with the wind muff and the one without? So now I'm gonna switch back to the Boya Magic Mini. This mic costs £90 compared to the Rode Wireless Pro's 300. And if you was using something like a shotgun mic, and how annoying it is to swap over, if I wanna get some on-camera shotgun microphone, I'm gonna switch to noise cancelling again. So now this is the noise cancelling, and if I want to swap over and get some on-camera shotgun microphone, and then I actually want to go back to the lavs, you're gonna have to have two different systems. So for this, £300, the MKE 200 is £150, altogether £450 compared to the Boya Magic Minis, £90. How do you think this sounds considering of the price and what you can actually do with this mic system? So now I'm going to show you how quickly you can go from using a lav mic straight to the on-camera shotgun mic. So let's see how quickly that is compared to swapping over a whole two different systems. Okay, so now we're on the shotgun microphone, and bearing in mind, okay, this is a lot quieter, so I will have to go in and up the volume anyway, but considering how much longer it would take to actually change between the vlogging style shotgun microphone, I'd have to change the volume of it anyway. How quickly was that? Like, straight away, I now have got an onboard camera mic, and again, if I want to change over to a lav mic, it auto connects. This is very loud though, so let me quickly turn this down, which again doesn't take long. It is that quick to go from on-camera shotgun mic straight to lavalier mic, and that is why I absolutely love this system. Leave your thoughts in the comments below on the sound quality of these two comparisons and the Boya Magic Mini in general. Okay, so this is now a test using it as a shotgun microphone on the camera in like a vlogging situation, and I'm actually going to be comparing it to my £240 Sennheiser MKE 600 just to see what the difference sounds like, because this is a really cool setup. I like that it's on a ball head, so you can point it down towards my mouth rather than towards like my forehead normally. So I actually think it's really cool that you can do that. It's super lightweight as well. It's quite small and compact, and I also have the wind protection on it as well. How does this sound? What do you guys think? So let's now actually swap over to the Sennheiser mic and compare the difference. So now I have my Sennheiser MKE 600 mounted onto my camera, and this is how it sounds. What does it sound like compared to the Boya Magic Mini when it is shotgunned onto the camera as well? I've got my wind protection on as well, which costs an extra £50 bearing in mind, so that actually puts this setup to about £280, so that's already quite expensive. What does it sound like compared to the Magic Mini? I'll change back to it again in a sec so you can actually see the difference, but because this is not on a ball head, I actually don't like the mount that comes with the Sennheiser. It's actually more aiming towards my forehead, whereas I could actually tilt the Boya down towards my mouth. So I'm just intrigued to see what this actually sounds like compared to the Boya. So now we're back onto the Boya mic. Can you tell the difference between the two? And another thing I love about the Boya compared to the Sennheiser is how low profile it is. It's so much smaller than the Sennheiser. The Sennheiser is absolutely massive, and yes, okay, this is not really a vlogging mic, but this is really the only mic I have. I do have the Sennheiser MKE 200, which I've actually just thought about now, so I'm going to go get that in a minute and do another test compared to that, because that's around a similar price point. I think that's still more expensive, but it's really small, just like the Boya one. So this is what it sounds like now, and I'm about to go change over to the Sennheiser MKE 200 so you can see the difference between that as well. Okay, so now this is using the Sennheiser MKE 200, the tiny microphone, which is the baby version of the MKE 600 and 400. This is really small, and I think it costs about 170-ish pounds. So how does this sound like? Because this is probably more of a better comparison to have over compared to the Boya Magic Mini, because this is how tiny the Boya Magic Mini is. It is bigger bigger than the MKE 200, but it's a lot smaller than the MKE 600. But this is more of a fair comparison, I'd say, between the two if you're out vlogging in a situation like this. So how does this sound compared to the Boya Magic Mini? Does it sound any good? But it's a lot further away because it's a lot smaller, and it's also, again, pointing kind of towards my head because it's not on a bull head as well. So yeah, this is the difference between the three in this shotgun microphone setting. What do you guys think? So now we're back onto the Boya mic. Can you tell the difference between the two? And another thing I love about the Boya compared to the Sennheiser is how low profile it is. It's so much smaller than the Sennheiser. The Sennheiser is absolutely massive. So I've now been using this mic for a few days and I've just started editing the video, and I've got to admit my first impressions of this microphone is absolutely amazing. I did not expect it to sound this nice. Yes, it sounds a lot better with them edited audio tracks that I showed at the start of the video, which I'll show on screen again because that does help a lot. But even without the edited audio, I still think this mic sounds great. And if you don't know already, this microphone shoots in 24-bit audio, which is really, really nice. And it's probably the standard. You'll find it in pretty much every single camera. And the battery life is also very, very good. Each lav mic has up to 6 hours battery on each one. So that's pretty much going to last you most of the day. And if it doesn't last you most of the day, you can just pop it back in the charging case where you can get a total of 30 hours charged. And the great thing about it is that you can have one on while the other one charges. So when you do put the mic that you've been using back into charge, you just grab the other one out anyway, and there's 12 hours. My overall thoughts on this mic so far have been absolutely amazing. If I was listening to them two audios and I didn't know which one was which, I couldn't tell you the difference, especially when it's in the lav mode setting, because I think it sounds so similar and just as good as the Rhodes in my opinion. When it was boomed, I think the shotgun mic sounded better than the Sennheiser and definitely better than the MKE 200. The Sennheiser, like I said, was pointing towards my head rather than pointing down, but that's what I liked about this Boya, is that it was on a bull head, so I could point it down towards my mouth like it's being boomed from the camera. And it also has, not just like I mentioned, the AI noise cancelling, it also has a limiter and an AI dual safety track that actually records at a lower volume in case something gets too loud. But yeah, overall my thoughts, I think this mic is very, very good, and I think this is so much worth £90. And I get a lot of people sending me products to review, and a lot of the time I do them. I'll review them out and I say if they're really good or not. And a lot of the time I really do like them, but I don't always use them. When Boya reached out about this mic, because I already have the Sennheiser MKE 600, 200, and especially the Rode Wireless Pros, I thought I'll make a review on it because this mic could be for someone out there. However, I definitely think this mic is for me, and I really do see myself using this in my videos going forward. The fact that how quickly it is to change from lav to shotgun mic is really, really nice. If I'm out vlogging and I don't have the lav on and I just want to get some ambient sound on the camera shotgun for the B-roll, I can use it. It can live on top of the camera for the whole day. And then if I do want to get some really nice audio, or if I want to step away from the camera and not get that nice boom shotgun, all I have to do is take the lav mic out, clip it on, and now I've got a lav mic. It's just so convenient and it's so quick to do so, and that is why I absolutely love this microphone system. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Do you agree with me? Because I think this sounds super nice, especially when I was out there vlogging, and just for the smallness of it, like how compact it is, how easy it is, how light it is. I just think this mic is so good, and it's so worth it. So now this is the complete end of the video. I have tested this mic in so many different scenarios. I'm now using it as the handheld mic again because I really do like it in these situations, in these scenarios. And what a way to end the video in amazing Mallorca. Overall, I am very impressed with this microphone. We're on the noise cancelling again, but this time in the interview handheld mic style. Now I've actually used it a lot in Mallorca. I am so impressed with how this sounds. Boya Magic Mini is great for so many different scenarios. You can use it with the pocket, you can use it with your mirrorless camera, you can use it with a phone, you can use it as a boom, you can use it as a handheld mic, use it as a podcast mic and a lav mic with two people as well. It's just so good, and for £90 I think it's such incredible value for money. And I will leave a link in the description below for you to go purchase, because I really do recommend you purchase this. And I'm not just saying that because they are sponsoring this video. I'd be saying it if I brought it myself. I'm actually going to be using this now as my main vlog mic going forward because it sounds so good and because it's so small and so easy. I think this is great, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it informative. I hope you like the sound of it as well, because I certainly do. So thank you very much for watching, and keep an eye out on that travel Mallorca vlog in a couple of weeks' time. Subscribe if you want to see that, and I'll see you guys on the next one. See you later.